run the draw. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
Now adjusting. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. Got it! They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down coming up after that completion. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab on the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The biggest lie college football coaches tell. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got... 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Here's the handoff. Bulls his way forward. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Now 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Grove. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 30. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're backed up in their own end, and they need 7 on 2nd down from the 10. Breaks the tackle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. To the air, it's Lagway. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air, using the quick game. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He slings it deep to the left. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Give to the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally... Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Dances away from the D. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Dances away to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now on 2nd down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes a man miss. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run the option. The pitch. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Those outside runs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. And so Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. And gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Turns it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take... This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very... Line gets set, first down. The option look. Now the pitch. Spins away from the defense. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.